Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Americans have many expressions, and one of them sounds like this. If it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, and if it looks like a duck, then it is a duck. Well, in this case, we have Yevgeny Prigozhin, who walks like a, talks like a, looks like a, but he tells us that he's a nice guy actually. Sometimes he loses it. And when he loses it, he acts a little bit crazy. Well, personally, I don't buy his justification for his mutiny, or whatever that was. I have here an article where Mr. Prigozhin is going to tell us all why he did what he did on the 24th of June 2023. I personally don't buy it. Because if you make such a mistake in such a situation, I don't know how you even survived until what, he's 60 some. So let's see. This article comes from Daily Beast, and Yevgeny Prigozhin's explanation for his violent mutiny. And I'm quoting Prigozhin. I went crazy. For how long, baby doll? And go crazy for what? For how many hours? And with what consequences? So, let's see, maybe he gives us some details. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the long-time last month, offered his subordinates a blunt explanation for his decision to turn on the Russian military. And I'm quoting, I went crazy. Okay, man. Wow. So this is, I'm looking here to see if anything else. And I'm quoting here, former employee of Prigozhin told the project he was indeed known for violent outbursts and seemed to delight in dishing out cruelty to subordinates. And I'm quoting, if he was dissatisfied with something, he could easily lead you out into the corridor, push you, and you would go flying down the stairs. One source was quoting saying, well, it's okay, I think we all have that kind of behavior from time to time. Oh man, nevertheless, I went crazy. Well, it's one thing to go crazy for a second, but then you have enough time to remediate the craziness. Or how long is your little craziness lasting, Mr. Prigozhin? I don't believe. I believe he went crazy, but I don't think that was maybe the last drop that filled the glass. That's what it was for him. And then he went crazy and he made all the decisions, stupid decisions, based on other things that happened to him. Remember, he claimed that the Russian military, the Russian army, the generals, blew up some of his fighters. That was the last straw from him. Remember when he wanted military equipment and supposedly the military would not send him? And he said, well, I'm going to give you 3 days. In 3 days, we're out of Bakhmut. And he would have been out, but he wasn't because they gave him ammunition. Remember that one? And that was not the only time. So I think he got his, glass full. So yes, he went crazy, but it seems like it lasted a little bit too long. And I think he played crazy with a person who he shouldn't have gone crazy. Yes, you do this to your subordinates, like he does over there. Maybe you are, hot, short temper, hot head, and this and that. But sometimes you make certain mistakes that there's no way that you're gonna come back out of that without being, in this case, probably killed. I don't see Prigozhin playing any other role again. I don't think so. He's going to be. We either don't hear from him, which that means he went to see Jesus, or I'm assuming, because I think he's half, he's going to see Jesus, or he's going to see Yahweh, one of these guys, or Moses. Anyway, so here is with Prigozhin, he went crazy. Well, if you go crazy at work, what happens with your boss? You get the fuck out. Or anyway, wherever you work. In the military, if you get crazy, they jail you immediately. They get you and put you in jail. Exactly. So, thank you very much for being with me again today. At least now we know what happened. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. I went crazy, okay.